To me, speech and debate is the power of advocacy. It is the ability and the willingness to stand up, to speak out with our well-cultivated voices when others cannot.
If debate has reinforced one thing into my mind, it is that every child has a voice, and every child deserves the opportunity to use that voice to create positive change.
Overall, I realized through speech and debate that my voice has weight, and that it's never too early or too late to use your own voice as a vehicle for substantial change.
Speech and debate competitors must not only be advocates, but they must be teachers as well. On the weekends, we go and sit in classrooms and listen to story after story of struggle and hardship from different communities. And in order to begin actually making change in our own communities, we must teach others about these lessons that we hear. We are at the forefront of change.
We are bonded by our discourse. We are bonded by our passion. We are bonded by our ability to learn new things and then take that knowledge and articulate it in a way that advocates for those communities. And there's just nothing else like it.
So some people think that service is all about one person giving everything away. And what I found is that is not true. Sometimes I find myself in situations where I'm learning or receiving more through giving than what I'm actually giving, and that amazes me every time.
I'm using the skills and knowledge that I've gained from speech and debate to advocate for the powerless in my own community through my legal aid nonprofit, Legal Legacy Project. I founded this organization a year ago to provide for those who lack legal aid in the San Antonio area, because I noticed that the justice gap in San Antonio was immense.
This year I created a project called Golden Hour. It challenged every single person within the Aberdeen School District to get out and do 1 hour of community service. Without the skills I learned in speech and debate, I would not have been able to get up in front of hundreds of people within the community and talk to them about my message.
Using this sense of advocacy that I have developed in speech and debate, I founded an organization called Bridge the Gap, which is an organization that directly focuses on providing tutoring services to refugee students in English and mathematics.
On February 19th of this year, one of my childhood best friends was found shot to death in his garage. His mom found him. His name is Cameron Dorsey. And when I heard that happen, I decided to start making bracelets in honor of him, like this. And all of the proceeds go to his mom and his family. And I also decided and vowed that for each performance that I have for the rest of the year, I would wear his rubber band in honor.
My goal for senior year was to give back to the St. Louis speech and debate community in my own way. And the way I did this was by founding the Brentwood Middle School speech and debate team. Through this experience, I have learned what it means to be a coach, and I am so happy that I made this decision. And I cannot wait to see what these students do with their speech and debate careers.
One of the causes and organizations that is most dear to me is called Dressember, and essentially you wear a dress every day of December to raise awareness and funds to support human trafficking rescue missions. And it's all about taking a fragile symbol, a dress, and making it empowered and showing people the power of women.
It's time to disrupt these conditions of apathy and the lack of progress in our society. And that can be done right here within our own community if we unite towards the common good through our desire to express our sense of advocacies and uplifting our communities around us.
Service gives me greater purpose in life. I think that putting myself out there into the community was initially a hard step for me because I didn't know what I could provide as a high schooler to those suffering in my community. But I've realized that using your gifts to make the world a better place, to leave your positive mark on our society, is entirely possible for anyone. I no longer feel limited by my age or circumstances. In fact, I feel empowered by them. And that's thanks to speech and debate.